Kobbie Mainoo to Chelsea. What? Are we really about to do Manchester United dirty again? Or is our name just being used for the sake of clicks? We're going to delve into this entire transfer rumor right now, guys. So big up everybody. Hit the likes, subscribe. You guys already know what to do. All of that crap. As soon as you enter into the building, hit the likes, subscribe. Let us know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And yeah, Kobbie Mainoo to Chelsea. This dropped just over an hour ago. Chelsea are leading the race to sign Kobbie Mainoo should he leave Manchester United. Where the hell did this materialize? Now, this has started to do a bit of traction. This is all based off Kobbie Mainoo's contract situation. He's got 2 years plus 1 left on his contract. So ideally, he could be there till about 2028 if they choose to add that 1-year extension on his deal. But I had a look at the article, and the article says Chelsea are leading the race to sign Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, we are leading the race for a guy who's basically got 3 years left on his deal with a club that probably would rather off themselves and liquidate than ever do a deal with us again based off our track record. But we are leading the race to sign Kobbie Mainoo in a sensational deal if the midfielder leaves Old Trafford. United have reached a stalemate in contract talks with Mainoo's representatives, alerting Europe's top clubs to the fact that he could be sold this month or at the end of the season. Mailsport understands that Chelsea are in pole position to sign the 19-year-old if he can't agree new terms at United, although there is bound to be competition from the Premier League rivals and big clubs abroad. He signed a new contract last year, ties him till 2027 with the option for another year too. But he's been talks over a new deal that would reflect his status as a first-team regular and an England international who starts in the final of Euro 2024. Guys, it sounds like he's just asking for an extra bag. It sounds like he wants his wage to go up. Meanwhile, United are trying to drive down their wage bill as they look to offload the likes of Casemiro, Rashford, Antony, probably the likes of Mount as well. They'll have Sancho's whatever's remaining that they're paying of Sancho's wage. That will be gone as well by the end of the season. But this squeeze has hampered negotiations with Mainoo. So what it sounds like Manchester United are in their period of just cost cutting. And we've seen that with all the stuff about Jim Ratcliffe cancelling the Christmas party, people losing their jobs and all of that. Manchester United are trying to cut costs wherever they can for right now. And then, I think they're going to start looking at Mainoo's contract situation. Until then, giving Mainoo more money is at the bottom of their priorities, which I think is causing this entire situation to unfold. Now, I've seen Sam C also report on this, saying there has been brief discussions between Mainoo's agent and Chelsea, but no significant progress has been made at this stage. United are actively working on securing a new contract for him. It's clear to all involved that Kobbie would prefer to remain at United, and Amorim loves the player. United's main priority has been on a renewal for Ahmad. Once done, it's then expected that United will advance forward for Kobbie's renewal. So it sounds like United are just pushing this whole situation to the back burner. And I think Kobbie Mainoo's agent is now just trying to drum up a bit of pressure on Manchester United's end. And the best way to do that is to link him to Chelsea. Because simply put, why the hell would Manchester United ever want to do business with us again? We already robbed them blind for Jadon Sancho for 25 million. They're still reeling from the Mason Mount transfer, 55 million for probably one of their worst ever transfers in the Premier League era, and one of the worst transfers this decade. And now the potential of losing one of their star boys, one of their best ever graduates in the last 10 years, the man who won them the FA Cup against Manchester City, could be next up to go to Chelsea. This is brilliant work by their agent, because that agent is just going to drum up the whole of the Manchester United fan base against Ratcliffe, against Ineos, even with the thought of Kobbie Mainoo going to Chelsea, because all they're going to be thinking is, not again. Not again, not again. We're doing business with Chelsea. I am sick of doing business with Chelsea. I'm sick of seeing them during transfer windows. Go away. Leave us alone. It's brilliant work by the agent. But from a United perspective as well, it does seem like Mainoo is untouchable. Because this was from David Ornstein, saying other academy graduates, Garnacho and Mainoo, also offer pure profit in the eyes of the accountants. And although selling them at this stage of their careers would be a huge wrench to fans, United hierarchy are expected to make unemotional judgments on all outgoings should offers arrive. So all this is just explaining the same thing that we already know with our Cobham graduates. These men are pure profit. If you're not immediately impacting our club in a positive way, you can be sold. You are dispensable because you are pure profit on the books. It's just explaining something that we already knew. But that just feeds into the narrative that Mainoo could be on the way out. Now, I could hear this narrative for Garnacho because Garnacho is pure garbage. He's terrible. I wouldn't want to see this guy in a Chelsea shirt ever in my life. Ever in my life. Mainoo, quality player. But that's also why I don't think they get rid of him. That and the fact that it's in their hands. He's got 2 years left there, plus the option to extend for another year. Yeah, Mainoo wants more money, but the ball is still in Manchester United's court. They can keep him if they want to. It's not like a Mount situation where his contract's running out. It's not like a Gallagher situation where his contract's running out. This is a completely different situation. And all it comes down to is the agent wants more money. His agent wants more money and they want to get this contract negotiation sorted as soon as possible. And just so they truly understand Kobbie Mainoo's importance, they're having a little conversation here and there with other clubs. They're linking themselves to other clubs in England, rivals as well, just to really ramp up the pressure on Manchester United and say, look, we could be on our way out. We could be going to Chelsea with Jamar. Do you really want to see that? Do you really want to see us ball out in the midfield with Caicedo and Enzo and all of that? And don't get it twisted. Mainoo would be a great asset to Chelsea. I don't think he's necessarily what we need. I need someone a bit more taller, a bit more physical in the midfield. I don't really need a Mainoo there. But he would still be a quality asset for Chelsea to have. There's just no real importance for us to go and get him. We have other midfield options. We've got Ugo Chukwu. We've got Andre Santos coming back in the summer. We don't necessarily need this guy. But the conversations are still there. It's just, even if we wanted him, we're not going to rush and get him now. Why? Why would we need to do that? Midfield is not a mad priority for us. And getting a player of Mainoo's profile is not a mad priority for us either. So all in all, this move is not happening. This move isn't happening. This is agent PR to get a better deal. Chris Wheeler may be in on it. He may not. I don't know. But in terms of leading the chase, who's even chasing? Who's even looking at Mainoo? I haven't heard anybody else interested in him. Our name has just been thrown in there randomly because apparently we have some interest in him. I'm calling BS. I'm calling straight BS on this. This is a slow news day. This is a baseless article. At the most, if Sam C is correct, we have some brief discussions with him. You got to define what brief is. That could be like the agent just having a little conversation with one of the sporting directors or one of the scouts. It's absolutely nothing. It's absolutely baseless. We don't need him. We're not really looking at him. This is probably not going anywhere. So to all the Manchester United fans panicking, calma. And to be honest, if you're even panicking, like, God bless you. Because why? You must really have PTSD from the Mount and the Sancho situations. And don't worry. I think we're done shopping in Manchester. Unless it's City. I will go gladly shop at the City Academy any day ending in a damn Y. But for United, I don't really think there's anything else we could realistically take from you guys. unless you offer it to us on a silver platter. Which, to be honest, you've already done with Jadon Sancho, so I ain't going to write you lot off for anything. But Kobbie Mainoo ain't going anywhere, so don't worry about it. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in, though. Hit the likes, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. This ain't even worth a stream. Not unless I get some bomber or something. Then I might go live and talk about this. But for now, video format. And I'm chilling. So big up to everybody. Shout out to the chill guys. And yeah, take care, everybody. Like, subscribe, all of that crap. And yeah, up the Chels. Up the Chels.